close my eyes, I count to 10. I close my eyes, I close my eyes. Ready for the beat, yeah.
Certain ones that most are calling back to a different world.
Now when it's come to one call Sam Cootie alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for options for movement. And he certainly climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Lille are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. This looks promising. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Messi. Oh, red. Nice interception. Chiellini. And it's Rijkaard. And Donadoni. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Lille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. He is through here. Suarez receives it in a good position here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Mbappe might just make this. Ronaldinho. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. throw-in. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rooney aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Eto'o is flagged offside. Maldini. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Suarez. Maldini. Messi has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Played out to the left flank. And there's the shot! Bellingham! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a good ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Neil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back on chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maldini. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution.
Fenerbahce choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Maldini. Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Donatoni. Gullit. He's cut it out. Now it's Donatoni. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. Maldini. Maldini puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And it's Luis Suarez. He's gone for goal. And the counter is on. He's had it taken off him. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham hangs in a cross. Ronaldinho goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Donatoni. And here's Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, good shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Lille, number 18.
Well, height could
Messi.
make all the difference
Number
on
11,
these set pieces.
Eto'o. Number 19, Suarez. Number 8,
He gets big!
coming on the
That
field.
was superb goalkeeping!
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pele.
And this is
Number
Messi.
14, Johan Cruyff. Number 22.
Pele. Now it's
Iniesta.
Cruyff.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nesta makes the interception. Pele. And here's Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Chooses to go back. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
They grow on their own, and like the leaves in the wind, we go with the flow. From city to city, romancing and roam. We fly high and land wherever we want. Sweet lullaby, we wake up and say goodbye. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Oh, either we stay here or don't.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Takes a shot! Now, what about a counter-attack? Rooney. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Donatoni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nesta cuts out the pass. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Strokes it back. It's Luis Suarez! That's been cut out, well played. Still goalless at the moment. Bullet, ambitious ball here. Bullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Big header! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Fenerbahce are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Ronaldinho. Looking to play it. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great ball, and he's in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Knocks it into space. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Yeah. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and Inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
From today's match is
Well,
now
obviously
on
things
sale
are
in the
not good,
stadium
Peter.
hall.
It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution for Lille. Number 18, Messi. Number 14.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly.
And the shots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Maldini tries to pass it through. Lille different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Rooney. Thuram. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Luis Suarez. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Tries to play it through. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played. And here's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Gullit.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Lille really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram makes the interception. That's a good ball out wide. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Chiellini cannot be beaten that easily. Maldini. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Fenerbahce surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vieira. Gullit looking to add to his goal, and he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Thuram clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Ronaldinho! Oh, didn't catch it right.